Hot spots are the key. Watch this full video.
He said that he is my damn man's, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with hey.
One of the main reasons why your jump shot is off is because you're not getting your hot spots. Now you see I don't have hot spots over in that right hand side, and we're going to get our hot spots here live for you guys, so you guys can really see how you do it. The bots are so easy. We're on pro difficulty, and you see how I stop and shoot right there. Now that's a white. You will make those whites 9 times out of 10. Sometimes you'll miss them depending on how bad you timed it, but just because they're right there in front of your face, you'll get that white. But you can also green. Yes, you can also green right in their face. Look at this. Stop, shoot, green. Now I'm working on these last 2 hotspots over here. This is my new Julius Randle build. You guys can see on the screen I have my hotspots all everywhere except for the right corner. See, I'm trying to get it on that far right, and we're gonna be good. But you see I have them easily. They work in the park. Okay, there's a math system in the game, so the math system is already going to hit you and register if you don't have your hotspots. Look where it says hot, neutral, cold. Think about it. You go cold in 2K and you feel how it feels when you're trying to shoot on cold. You can feel the difference. Am I right or wrong? Do you not feel that difference when you're cold? Right? You're cold and you're trying to shoot in 2K, and when you try to shoot, it's like, damn, I gotta time it a little bit better just so I can make it. Because if you're an experienced 2K player, you know that you can shoot while on cold as well, because that's how you get off cold. So this right here is showing you that there's a floor, there's a map, right? If it's neutral, that means it's neutral. Depending on whatever your stat is, you're going to be able to hit or not. This is why players who got 80s, high shooting stats, they don't go and get their hot spots. They're just so much in a rush. Doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Understand this. They're just in a rush to get to the park, to bust people's ass, to get their win percentage up, to do, you know, they're in a rush to do that. They don't care about the other minor, small details about the game. There's a large group of people like that. So to increase your shooting by 50%, and why do I say 50% here? Why is the title saying that 50%? Because 9 times out of 10, when you're shooting and you don't have a hot spot there, and you don't have badges that support you shooting like volume shooter, some players don't want to use that. Okay, so let's say you don't want to use that and you're shooting up shots, you're missing a few shots. Then you can have one of those just terrible bad shooting games, or you playing against some stronger, good comp players. The volume shooter is going to help recover all those bad mistakes. There's already a math system in the game that I told you guys about. Look how I go over here in the right corner, just stop, shoot easily. There's a math system in the game that already brings your stats down. So having a badge like volume shooter never could be bad. Nobody could ever say it's bad. People can say, damn, I can't, there's other badges I'd rather have because I don't want to risk the points, because I want to fill up in these other spots because I may want to shoot a blinder shot, or it depends how many shooting badges somebody has. But volume shooter always, it's like it's patching you up, it's cleaning you up. Let's say your shot is getting, let's say you had a few bad plays, right? So your 3-pointer is naturally going to go down, because that's how this math system works in the game. Then you miss a few shots. If you don't have volume shooter on, your stats is just going to be low until you make some good plays and make your grade go up, and then your stats start to go up with that math system. But let's say you don't. Let's say you have on volume shooter now, and you have it on Hall of Fame or gold. Your shot doesn't get touched. So when I showed you guys that math system of your grades going down, right, in the red arrow, in my next video I'm going to go into a deeper math system video again, but I'm just trying to piece it up, separate it, do it a little differently in these videos. But you guys should be familiar with it if you're loyal subscribers. When you see the red arrows going down, that won't happen to your jump shot in game. People say, yo, does it work in game? They don't know if the math system works in game or not. Yes, it does. Their game wouldn't be able to work. We wouldn't have nothing called stamina if there wasn't a math system. What I'm trying to tell people is that they expanded more on the system. 2K has to have a system. Why? And this is how I simplify things and make things simple for everybody to understand. Because we're playing on a video game that deals with numbers, specs, coding. They got ranges, right? We can't get past 100 and something attributes, right? We can't go to an actual 100 attribute. So we know that there's a certain system that is in the game, that's placed in the game, that caps out. All right. But what they did by going deeper in the system was start to make the stats go up and down based off of many of different things in the game. Based off of what moving crossover you have, you may have a stronger moving crossover that may take a little bit more of the stamina bar than this is how deep they're going into the game. So even when it comes down into the hotspots now, when you're shooting, if you don't have your hotspots, think about this. If you have a hotspot there, you're getting already a boost. Like if you put shooting boost onto your build, you're getting already existing natural boost that you want and you need. And what does this boost consist of? You not getting a lag animation. It's not saying it's going to give you every shot, make you knock down every shot. You're not getting any type of resistance when you're pulling up in your hotspot areas. That's the key. When we are playing 2K, we are looking for less resistance. Let's say you do a few dribble moves and your stamina bar is down. Remember I tell you the math system drops you down. So, but you're in a hot spot and your stamina bar is halfway down. The stamina bar being halfway down doesn't even matter anymore because you're in a hot spot. So when you shoot the shot, the animation is going to play out like as if you're not even tired, as if you're not even winded, because that's what they're trying to add to the game. They're this ultra realistic. They said it in their ad preview, ultra realistic. This is what they're trying to bring. So they're making a whole bunch of scientifical adjustments, equations, all these little, yeah, they're going that deep to say, okay, if they don't have a hotspot here and their percentage is this, and they don't have this badge and that badge, and they didn't shoot it and get this type of timing right here, and they're using early or they're using late, they're not going to get the shot. Like, they're going that deep. There's a computer system that does it. Just like how we got a self-checkout. Who made the self-checkouts at Walmart and all these stores that we go to? Who made that technology to be able to do that, and they don't have to have nobody sitting there? See, look, comment loyal right now if you're loyal and you're watching this video all the way up to this point, because nobody will have a question, nobody will have an answer to a question like that for me. Nobody. They wouldn't. But the reason why I bring it up and the reason why I say it is for people to be able to think and start to have a mind like, damn, somebody did create that. Just like how you can create anything. You can create yourself. You can create your own player the way you wanted him. You can create certain things that don't even have to deal with 2K, outside of 2K. So the fact that you know that this same system is created by somebody, they went to that same extent, that same detail to make what we're even playing. Okay? And they really have the true ins and outs. Y'all understand it? Like, look at it as if you like, damn, like you had your own business and you know the ins and out of your own business. It's like, let's say you hire somebody and they come on to your business, right? They can start learning the ins and out and teach it, but if you did certain things certain ways, they're not going to know it exactly the way you did it, the way how it can work super efficiently in that way, even though things can work many ways. But they're just not going to know the 100% keys when the devs know that. But then the reason why I think 2K has so much trouble and why they've been patching the shoot and touching the shoot is because so many people figure out things with what they give us. It's like they give us stuff and we get too much power. That's what I feel like, because people cheese stuff, people go OD, so I feel like we get too much power in their eyes. So then they have to take things away, scratch a whole system and create a new one, because they're trying to find the best balanced system to where they still got the control, to where it's not like their game is being a mockery because they don't have the shooting balance, they don't have the dunking balance. But that's what they go through when they don't have some of these things fixed. People make fun of the game, they get laughed at, and they're literally supposed to be being the brand for the NBA. So that kind of hits like, damn, they supposed to be the brand for the NBA and they can't even make a good NBA game. Kind of hits sometimes, and that's what they don't really want in the air, I feel like. So y'all hit that like, subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this was some gems for you guys. We got more coming today. Make sure you have them noties on because they don't give them out. Positive vibe.